G'day,
Hey, how you going?
I'm Jenny.
And I'm Logan, and we're
The two Traveling Kings, sharing our American perspective on Aussie life.
In honor of ANZAC Day today, April 25th, we're going to be making some ANZAC Biscuits.
ANZAC Day marks the anniversary of the first major military action fought by Australian and New Zealand forces during the First World War.
And ANZAC stands for the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps.
And as for the ANZAC Biscuit, we're not too sure of the origins.
Many different stories were up on the internet. Let us know the history of the biscuit in the comments below.
Right, so let's try and make some biscuits.
Okay then. And a big shout out to Alan, Robin, and James for the recipe. Thanks so much for your comments. All of your recipes were very similar, so consider this a combination of them all. Two Traveling Kings ANZAC Biscuit. Let's do it.
Starting off with our dry ingredients, we have 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of rolled oats, 1 cup of desiccated or shredded coconut that we have here in the US, and a ½ cup of granulated sugar.
And for our wet ingredients, we have 113 grams of butter, or 4 ounces, 2 tablespoons of golden syrup, and yes, we found golden syrup, thank you Wegmans, 1 teaspoon of bicarb, or baking soda as we call it here in the US, and 1 tablespoon of boiling water. Alright, let's get down to business. We're going to preheat our oven to 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Mix up our dry ingredients, which include flour, oats, coconut, and sugar, but do not add the bicarb soda.
Then we'll melt the butter and golden syrup in a pan.
Now you don't want to really cook it, you just sort of want to put enough heat so it all melts together and forms one nice buttery mess.
Combine the boiling water and bicarb soda and add that to the melted butter and syrup. It made quite a fun chemical reaction. Then add this mixture to the dry ingredients.
Now that those are combined, we'll mix that all together in a bowl. However, it sort of came out a bit dry, so I added a couple splashes of water and continued to mix everything all together. Then once it was nice and combined, we placed tablespoons onto a grease tray about 5 centimeters apart. Then we threw it in our oven for about 12 minutes. And there you have it, a Two Traveling Kings ANZAC Biscuit. As you can see, one is flat and one is round. Our first go was the rounded cookies, but we wanted to flatten them out to see if they were pretty similar to what we had when we were in Sydney. So it's time to eat them. We're gonna start with the flat ones first, see how we like them. I got a darker one, and Jenny, show yours to the people.
Mine is lighter.
So they look pretty good, nice and golden. Jenny's kind of looks like Australia.
It does, right? Look at that. Oh yeah, mate.
But yeah, I don't know if the coconut was right. Let's try a snap. I don't think it's gonna be very crunchy.
Mine. Nope.
I think they're more chewy style.
Which I like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, there's Jenny.
I like these. ANZAC Bickies.
We do love a good ANZAC biscuit. They're not too sweet, which I like. I think one of the recipes, I don't know if it was James, but they had a lot of sugar called for, so I cut that back to a ½ cup. We did about 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. I think it's a pretty good ratio.
They have like a molasses cookie kind of quality to them. I loved them in Australia. And we went and bought more after we did the snack video because they're so good with a cup of coffee or like an after dinner little sweet something.
So yeah, cheers to ANZAC Day. Hope everyone has a good ANZAC Day and celebrates with some ANZAC Biscuits. We'll see you in the next video.